Let your truth be the song I find. Lord, be my strength when I feel weak. Be the voice my heart will seek. Oh, keep my mind, Lord. Keep my mind. And let your truth be the song I sing. Be the strength when I feel weak. Be my voice when my heart seek. Keep my mind, Lord. Keep my mind. Oh, keep my mind. Keep my mind, Lord. Keep my mind. Let your truth be the song I sing. Be the strength when I feel weak. Be the voice my heart will seek. Keep my mind, Lord. Keep my mind. Oh, be the strength when I feel weak. Be the voice my heart will seek. Keep my mind, Lord. Keep my mind. Hi, everyone. How are you today? Listen, I have to come here and do this. It's us getting to the end of the year, and the whole world is going crazy. I mean, on this side of town, everybody's going crazy now. And some people are not even preparing for 2026. Some people are just preparing for the next day and the next day, which can be sad. So, at the end of the year, we always have a series that we do to kind of lead us to 2026. So we're starting that process, and it's just going to be a wonderful time. So this is, like a prelude, or, an appetizer to what we should be expecting as we go into 2026. So today I'm talking about keeping your mind, guiding your mind. I was going through in fact, one time I went to do my hair, and so while in the um in the hair shop, I was talking to, so there's a shop right by it. That's all, like, it's so early morning. Why is it's like there's so much traffic in that shop? So, oh yeah, that's a liquor store. And then that was one. And then I was going through like a small shopping strip. Then I saw they had like the cannabis store, and then right across from me it caught my eye. I guess I never really paid attention before. So it caught my eye. It said wine, liquor, and spirits. And that was the second time that thing was catching my eye. The first time it caught my eye was I was at another, at the stoplight, and I saw that store. I was like, why is this thing called spirits? Why we have spirits up in here? Why people are going in here to get spirits? You all know, I gotta think, stop and think sometimes for yourself too. Yesterday we talked about the gates of your head and how you have to actually came out and talked about the movie Wicked, that even just the title should bling bling and put a light bulb in your head. Or maybe we go to a movie and they say adults only. You know that where I'm a child of God, I'm not an adult. Bim bim. And then you have a resort where they say adult only. Bim bim. Or where you have a beach where they say adult only. Bim bim. Stuff that should bring like a bulb into your head. Like stop. You're kind of like a red stop sign. So when you see that, and you as a child of God, you enter that place to go and buy. Even you just entering the place. And then, of course, when you buy it, they put it in brown envelope. You wonder why. You wonder why they put it in brown envelope. Just think about that again. Stop and think. Stop and think that even as a child of God, when you carry that brown envelope, already people have an impression, whether you like it or not. Or maybe I did not go to the liquor store, I went to a grocery store, and then you're going to buy it, right? They ask for your ID. Just think about it. When I go to buy cake or buy water, nobody asks for my ID. But once they begin to ask for ID, think about it. Stop and think. Guard your mind and stay in control. We're going to go to the scriptures. It's very important. I had to come talk about it. Me, I always think outside the box. And it's good to think about outside the box. We have been socially engineered to the point where we think it's okay. Let me let you into something here. Group of my friends, ladies, and so one of them was say, "Oh, drink this thing, drink this thing." The married women, your husband is going to be very happy with you tonight. I was naive, though married, I'm not a child of God. I'm a child of God. Okay, I'm a child of God. Hey, Maria, though married, but at first I didn't know what she was talking. In fact, I did not know what she was talking about. So not at first. She said, "Oh, you drink? Well, wait, because we were going to, we went to eat, and of course they were having the drinks. Water, any day, anytime. Please give me water without ice and some lemon, and I'm good." And so she was saying, another friend was telling my friend, we're all friends. It's like, "Oh my goodness, your husband's going to be so happy with you tonight." Then after a while, we talked about that. And then, I said, "Oh, that's what that means." Oh, and then I was sitting in like a group discussion, and I had to, they were saying stuff about mind altering substances. So I had to say that to to the group. And then one of the men said, "Yeah, yeah, 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 I understand that." And then our little Regina, was saying something about the things that she did, and the other one will be very happy with her. Be careful of mind-altering substances. Anything that can take over your thoughts. Cross your leg and sit down and do this and just think, hey, hey. And they brought it also into the church. We're going to have yoga session. I don't do yoga. Anything that will take your mind. Eastern religion. I got to see all this stuff. So it's not just alcohol. Even, and I remember. You cannot try with me now. You cannot in your life try it. When we go to church, and then after the songs, and then they'll say, "Oh, everybody just sit down and just close your eyes and just no. I will not just. Bible says we should keep our mind stayed on Christ. In fact, nowadays I try to open my eyes because I got to see what's going on around me. Let's everybody bow down your heads. No. I'll lift up my eyes to the hills from where comment my help. My head coming from the Lord. Why am I bowing down my head? I've stopped bowing down my head. Now I lift up my eyes to the hills. I want to see. I want to know what's going around me. Stop. Socially engineered. And we just think, "Oh, it's a good place to be where you free your mind." Oh, no. Keep your mind stayed on Christ. Anything that takes your thoughts, control your actions, or cloud your judgment is a threat to your destiny. If you're a follower of the way, or you want to be a follower of the way, make up your mind. Make up your mind that you will not give your mind away. Alcohol is so common, and people don't even think about it. Every corner of the store, you just see it. It's there. Liquor, wine, liquor, and spirits. Just think about the words. I'm trying to take your mind to the word spirits. It's not ordinary that they put the word spirit there. How did the word spirit ever come about? How did it originate? How do we have it linked? Let me tell you how they had it linked to the drink that you drink. So what is wine? Wine is fermented fruit, just like grapes. So it's like grapes. Usually grapes, and then at the alcohol level is 8 to 15% of alcohol. I don't drink it. Oh, even Welch's. You say, "Well, it's not alcoholic, it's fine. I don't want. I drink water. I don't want, period." Listen to this. Wine has a mild to moderate mind-altering effect. Oh, They just say, just take a little wine. You know, that's what they told us. That's what we're deceived to believe. Until they came up in 2025. The same people that told you that you can take a little wine now told you that red wine causes cancer. It's in the CDC. They decided you can drink it because they had to sell. It's all about business. It's all about money. You are the cash cow. You are the ATM right here. You are the ATM. They cash in on you. Oh, you can have a glass of wine with your meal. He completes your meal. And when you go to a restaurant, where then they bring the list of wine. They put the list of wine away. Not on this table. Even though sometimes people that are around me, they ignore me. But it's okay. It's not going in my body. I'm trying to protect y'all. But that's what the scriptures, that is what the scriptures say. You should make sure that you are not drunk with wine, but rather be filled with the Spirit of God. So it's either the spirit of wine fill you or the Spirit of God. Both of them cannot cohabit. And then somebody will tell you, oh, well, what did they drink at the communion? Let me tell you something about that. Jesus took one cup, and we don't even know the kind of wine. We don't know if it's, we don't know. So you cannot even use, okay, it was wine, then it gives you a license to drink. Jesus took one cup among 12 men. Calculate that. How much they drank. I mean, you think it's a whole big goblet that Jesus took. But remember, wine, fermented fruit, usually grapes, here it says it's typically 8 to 15% alcohol. The effect of wine, mild to moderate mind-altering effect. I am not the one that said it. Wine is one of the oldest alcoholic drinks and is considered lighter, but it still alters judgment, mood, and reflexes. And that's why my friend was telling my friend, my friend was telling our friend, your husband is going to be very happy with you tonight. That's why some people drink stuff. That's why Reggie was taking stuff so that the husband, Ned, will be very happy with her. And at the end, today, she's regretting it, right? Now, let's talk about liquor. Remember, I said, if you see the sign, if you say wine, liquor, spirits. So let's take the liquor part. Liquor is distilled alcoholic beverages. The alcohol level, 20 to 50% alcohol. For example, rum, vodka, gin, tequila, brandy, and whiskey. My friend from Jamo, oh, you want some rum cake? No. In fact, one of my friends, people, human beings, America say they get sense. They say, oh, you cannot bring alcohol. You know what she used to do when she go to Jamo? This is me talking for along with that I don't know. She said, when they go, you know they have that rum cake. They go so calm for rum, where. So when they're bringing it back, the cake is wet with rum. So they cannot charge them for bringing rum into the Americas. Okay, human beings, our brain. But that is it. So when you see that rum cake, I don't eat it, I don't want it, I don't drink it. Sorry. 20 to 50% alcohol. So if 8 to 15% alcohol has a mild to moderate mind-altering effect, how about 20 to 50% alcohol? You drinking liquor? You decide. Now let's talk about the spirits part. Every time you are driving now, just look at those stores and see. Maybe this will kind of make you think again. Because sometimes we don't just think. Sometimes we just walk in there. We just say, I'm just going to grab me whatever you're going in there to grab. Just think again. Stop and think. It's the end of the year. People are going to get DUI. People, and DUI ticket is even milder. Okay? How about somebody that go hit another person? And because you're under the influence of what? Influence of another spirit. So let's talk about the spirit part. This is the part that most people don't understand. I did not understand too. As spirit is another name for distilled alcohol. So in level don't pass whether this now worry water, I don't know. But the word comes from an old belief that this kind of drink could capture the spirit because of how strongly it affects the mind. When something is distilled, the vapor rises. The vapor that rises once was called the spirit of the substance. People also notice that distilled alcohol changes personality, lowers inhibition, makes people act unlike themselves, leads to loss of control. Are you going to go into that wine, liquor, and spirit shop again after today? That's why many cultures linked it to spirits or spiritual influence. Listen, we are learning, I'm learning, we're learning together. The scripture tells us in 1 Peter 5:8 to be vigilant and be sober. Be sober, be vigilant, because the enemy, he's walking about. He's a stealer. Let me say that word again. He's coming up with a stealer, killer, destroyer. He's a stealer, killer, destroyer. Are you going to let him? Many families have been stolen, killed, and destroyed because of wine, liquor, and spirits. Ephesians 5:18 says, do not be drunk with wine, for that leads to reckless living. 1 Corinthians 6:12 says, all things are lawful. Yeah, I think I need to read that one. All things are lawful, yes. Oh, there's nothing that says we cannot drink wine. There's no place in the scripture. In fact, wine was drunk in the Old Testament. Wine was drunk in the New Testament. Wine. This is my question I always ask people. Do you? Oh, and then you love to use this one. Hey, Jesus turned water to wine. Do you know what kind of wine it was? Were you there? Did Jesus even drink it? He said, give wine to those who are ready to perish. That's always my response to everybody. It's very important. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12. It says, but you have cleansed yourself. You say, for me, everything is permitted. You say, for me, everything is permitted. Maybe, but not everything is helpful. For me, everything is permitted, maybe, but as far as I am concerned, I am not going to let anything gain control of me. That's why I love the scripture. I love this explanation. It says, for me, everything is permitted, maybe, but as far as I am concerned, I am not going to let anything gain control over me. Food is meant for the stomach and the stomach for food. Maybe, but God will put an end to both of them. Anyhow, the body is not meant for sexual immorality, but for the Lord, and the Lord is for the body. God raised up the Lord, and he will raise us up too by his power. I will not be held under the control of anything. If there's anything that's, I'm talking about wine, liquor, and because I know it's holiday time, and I know everybody's going to be, okay, I'm going to visit somebody. My son will always say, oh, I'm taking this. So I say, do you need to take them that? Take them Coke, or take them something. Take them a case of water. Must you take them? I'm going to visit somebody, but I have to go with something. You can go with a bouquet of flower. You can go with cake. You can go with anything that they can eat. Must you go with something that will alter their mind? Even be careful of friends that are offering you things that are mind altering. Do you know how many girls have been, violated, humiliated because they were offered a drink? And I always tell the lady, I say, when I say, oh, drink some more. You should light bulb. And I tell ladies to never leave your drink and go to the restroom and come back and drink it. If you are drinking, these are for, because, we know where we all are. Everybody's not a follower of the way. Even people who are followers of the way still drink. People who are followers of the way still drink. It's amazing. Okay, are we here? It's amazing. People are followers of the way. So if you're not a follower of the way, I'm trusting the Lord that you'll be careful as this holiday season is on, and that you remember that even as harmless and as simple as wine as harmless and as simple as wine is a mind-altering substance. 8 to 15% of alcohol in your regular wine. It has a mild to moderate mind-altering effect. It has a mild to moderate mind-altering effect. So we got to be careful. We have to be really careful as we're stepping into the holidays. Be sober, be vigilant. God repeatedly told his children in the book of Leviticus, he will say, this thing is not good for you. I'm the Lord your God. I always love it when I read in Deuteronomy when God is talking, say, I'm the Lord your God. I'm the Lord your God. To me, it's like I'm putting a stamp. Listen, I'm the Lord, I'm your God. Like a stamp, like a seal. Like you belong to me. We belong to God. Do not let anything take your senses away. All right? God bless you. I just said, let me come and share this as we are rolling into the holiday season, as we're rolling the year out. May the Lord help us. May the Lord help us. May the Lord help. When I'm saying may the Lord help us, I know what I'm talking about. May the Lord help us. I don't know what's going on with it. This is Facebook, right? Yeah, Facebook. I hope you guys are still here with me. But if not, well, the Lord be blessed. I'm going to probably repost what I have on YouTube over there. So, guys, so stay safe. It's $1 million business out there. A lot of people make a lot of dough from it. My friend was going to open a liquor business. I said, why? She said, but there's a lot of money in there. I said, I know. But you know, anybody that go to your liquor stand, get a drink home and beat their wife, you're responsible. You're responsible for that. Anybody goes into your liquor shop and drink that spirit and they get behind the wheel and the spirit take over them and they hit somebody or somebody dies because of whatever, you're responsible for that. Never forget. Let's never forget that we are accountable. Don't feel that, oh, that person was not, you that own the business too. You are accountable. All of us, we are accountable for God. Nobody's going to go coffee where what? Anyway, as for you, be careful how you spend your money. God, I'm gonna go and talk about this holiday. Oh yeah, that's the next. I'm going back today because we have to take one thing at a time. So God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Stay safe. The Lord help us all and keep us safe. All right. Shalom.